Hey everybody, good morning and welcome back to Mad Horse Barbecue. My name is Brian, and in today's video, we're gonna fire up the Pits and Spits Maverick 1250, and we're gonna cook up some bacon wrapped tater tots. It's football Sunday, week 17 of the NFL, I believe, right? Week 17 or week 16? I think it's week 17 of the NFL, and you know, to me, when I'm watching football, besides Busch Light, another thing that goes hand in hand with football is a good snack. These bacon wrapped tots, you know, they're super easy to do, and they're super delicious. You know, and you can do them, you know, if you have bacon and you have tots, you can do them. You know, because there's, you know, they're just that simple. It is about -5 degrees out today here in Southwest Minnesota. It's, you know, I still got my, you know, you can see here, I still got my Crocs. We might be getting into some regular tennis shoe weather here, but I don't know. It just doesn't feel right for me to, you know, to fire up the grill and cook without Crocs on. But anyways, I'm getting real tired of talking out here when it's this cold, but we're gonna run this Pits and Spits probably right around the 350 range, maybe even 400. Haven't made my mind up yet. And these aren't gonna take long at all. They're probably gonna take about 25 to 30 minutes. And when it comes to wrapping stuff in bacon, I'll give you a few tips and pointers. But you just gotta remember that when bacon cooks, it kind of constricts, you know, and it kind of squeezes. So when you wrap your tots, just make sure you wrap them loose. But again, I'll go over all that stuff when we're actually putting these things together. So now I'm wanting to go back inside because I don't wear gloves and I can't feel my hands right now. So let me take you in and we'll get these tots going. All right, up in the kitchen in a controlled environment, a little warmer in here, obviously. But what you can see what we got going on is I already started wrapping some of these bacon wrapped tater tots up. Easiest way to do it is just buy some regular cut bacon. That's my first tip for these. I've done them with thick cut, done them with really thin cut, but I think just regular cut bacon works really good. And then as you can see, what I did with the bacon was all I did was I took it out of the package, put it on a cutting board, and cut it in half. So each tater tot gets a half strip of bacon on it. And then you can see we're just using regular store-bought or Ida golden tater tots. So let's go ahead and I'll show you how to wrap some of these up, even though it's pretty self-explanatory. First thing I should note is what I did do is I did take this this cooking rack here, and it is sprayed down with some cooking oil. It just makes, one, it makes for easier cleanup, and two, it makes it so the bacon doesn't stick. Even though the bacon isn't gonna stick to it, it just makes things so they come off easier. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna take one tot, we're gonna put the bacon right on the outside of it. We're just gonna roll it up, and we're gonna do this super loose. Like I said before, if you wrap this really tight, what tends to happen is it kind of, as this thing cooks, it'll squeeze all the potato out. Well, tater tot is potato, but it'll kind of just flatten your tot, and you don't want a flat tot. I mean, end up like Napoleon Dynamite when he gets punched in the, you know, in the pocket full of tots. But, and then obviously you can see we got the end right there, and I just put that on the tray so it's down. That way when it cooks, it stays nice and rolled up. So grab another one. Again, take your tot. Put it right in the bacon, and then we're just gonna roll it up nice and loose. And then take your tail, kind of just pat it right on there so it stays nice and connected, and then put it right on the tray. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap the rest of these up, and we'll pick back up when I'm seasoning them up. All right, guys, back. I got all the tots wrapped in bacon. And like I said, we're just gonna put one little coat of rub on. One thing you gotta remember too, I guess here's another tip, and this is just my opinion, but bacon is plenty salty already. So the rub I'm gonna use is gonna be a low salt rub, at least in my opinion. There's not a whole lot of salt flavor to it. But rub we're gonna go ahead and use, we're gonna use this rub by Suckle Busters, this honey barbecue rub. This stuff is absolutely fantastic on everything pork I've ever had it on, and I'm sure it'll be good on that. It'll kind of be a good contrast and flavor from the salty. I'll give it a little bit of a sweet heat, or just a little bit of sweetness, and then, you know, at the end, I am going to actually dunk half of these in some sauce, too. We're going to use the Blues Hog Raspberry Chipotle for that sauce. So, enough chatting. Let's go ahead and just get a really light coat of rub on these. Okay, and that is going to be good. So we will pick back up when we are out at the grill. All right, down at the Pits and Spits. Cook temp we're gonna go with today is 375. Partly because I don't like to run the Pits and Spits at anything higher than like 375 with this cold weather cover on it. Because obviously, you know, you can burn this, and I don't want to burn it, and I don't want to take it off because it's cold. So part of me being lazy, and I think 375 will be a good cook temp. So let's go ahead and get them thrown on. Throw them right to the left a little bit. Gonna go ahead and close this lid, and I'm gonna let these go for 20 minutes, and I'm gonna come back out and rotate the tray 180. So we'll pick back up in 20 minutes. All right, 20 minutes in, go ahead and rotate this 180. Hopefully don't drop any of these in the process. God dang it. Tot down. All right, well, close it down, let it go for another 20 minutes. All right, 40 minutes into this cook. What I got going on here is I got a little bit of the Blues Hog Raspberry Chipotle. Just getting preheated there. It works a lot better if you preheat it. And I got some toothpicks. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to put some toothpicks through maybe about half of these and then give them a dip in sauce. All right, go ahead and close this thing back down. Let that sauce set for about 2 minutes, and we will pick back up when we're upstairs. All right, we are back, and it is time to give these bacon wrapped tater tots a try, and they are looking absolutely delicious. All right, real quick, we're gonna go over the cook times too. These were 45 minutes at 375. You're pretty much, the object of this is you want to get the bacon, to kind of be a little, I don't know if you can see it in the picture, but you want to get the bacon to be crispy, and you want to cook the tot at the same time. You don't want one to get done before the other. Like I said, 45 minutes at the 20-minute mark, rotated at 180, ran at 375. Fairly simple. So without further ado, let's go ahead and give one of these a try. I'm gonna go ahead and try one of the glazed ones because that, to me, looks absolutely awesome. So let's go ahead and give it a shot. One word comes to mind, one word only. Wow, that is, the different layers of flavor. You got the tot, you got the saltiness from the bacon, you got a little bit of the sweetness from that rub, and then the Blues Hog Raspberry Chipotle. Really, to me, when it comes to glaze and stuff, that Blues Hog Raspberry Chipotle, the flavor you get from that sauce is just absolutely fantastic. And like I said, if you haven't tried it, you got to give it a shot. So now besides that, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. Easy game day snack. Go to the store, buy some bacon, buy some tots, wrap them up, cook them on the grill, and you're eating the snack in about 45 minutes. So I hope this video was helpful and informative. If it is, make sure you hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, because I'm a guy who likes to smoke meat, buy grills, and drink Busch Light. So see you in the next video.